Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. My woodchuck is very courageous, it seems, or crazy, one of the two. And I'm talking about the Kim Jong-un of North Korea. So he was warned by the United States of America that their response would be a strong one if North Korea decides to play with ballistic missiles and do nuclear tests. In response, what do you think the woodchuck did? Exactly that. So, Associated Press, this is from North Korea, says North Korea fires missiles towards sea as US warns over nukes. What are you gonna do about it? That's always this question. Yeah, you threatened me. Okay, I did it. What are you gonna do now? Move. Let's do it. Come. Nothing so far. North Korea fired 2 short-range ballistic missiles towards the sea on Friday in its first ballistic weapons launches in 2 weeks, as the US military warned the North that the use of nuclear weapons will result in the end of the regime. Well, it was a little bit different. It was not the use, it was the tests and more things. So, South Korea's military detected the 2 launches from the northeastern coastal Tangchon area around midday on Friday. Seoul's Joint Chief of Staff said in a statement, it said both missiles flew about 230 kilometers, 140 miles at the maximum altitude of 24 kilometers, which is 15 miles. Well, I don't know how accurate these things are. I mean, these guys are just boom, shoot them, but are they accurate? If you want to hit, I don't know, let's say a town in, I was about to say Tokyo, in Japan, because I was thinking about Tokyo. Or you want to hit, I don't know, you want to hit Kobe, are you going to be able to pinpoint it? Or just going to try a lot of them until one hopefully is going to land over there? Oh man, so the statement said, South Korea strongly condemns the launches, I bet you do, calling them, quote-unquote, a grave provocation that undermines regional peace and violates UN Security Council resolution banning any ballistic activities by North Korea. Well, why don't you get your little bully boys from the area, and then we can talk about things in our native language, and we can, decide what is best for our nation. Singular. The U.S. Indo-Pacific Command said the launches highlighted the destabilizing impact of North Korea's illicit nuclear weapons and ballistic missile program. Did you hear that? Illicit. That means illegal. Can you think, that's a question, and I want the answer. Can you think to another country that has illicit nuclear weapons? You don't know? Okay, it starts with an I, not I. And I'm going to give you a little hint. It calls itself as the Jewish state. Israel, yeah, you got it. Okay, so, but it's okay. Okay, they're the good guys. So let's move on here. It says here that the Japanese Defense Ministry said it also detected the launches and that the type of missiles used and their flight information were still being analyzed. So I think they took off, they flew, and then landed. All right, South Korea's foreign ministry said its top nuclear envoy held separate phone talks with his US and Japanese counterparts. Instead of talking, that's what I would do. I would talk to the woodchuck. What's up, buddy? You want to talk? No, okay. Try some other time. Okay, I would try with the woodchuck first. But you have to go through this, to the sponsor and another lackey that's going to be over there and help you do what? And so North Korea should feel just confident and safe with all these guys around them. I wouldn't. So call the guy. Hey, what, are you crazy? Let's talk. Let's meet and talk. Let's meet at the demarcation over there, where line, where it was, what's his name? Trump. Let's talk about it. I'm going to leave the Americans there. I'm going to leave the Japanese there. Who else is there? Nobody. Let's talk. That's what I would do. But anyway, they know better, right? So it says that the three agreed to strengthen trilateral coordination on North Korea while repeating their calls for the North to stop weapons tests and return to talks. Very good. Who? They don't want to talk with the United States. First, what are you doing here? Why don't you go back across the ocean and then leave us alone here? What about you, Japan? What do you want? Just take care of your little Kuril Islands with Russia and leave us alone. Or the Northern Territories, which one you prefer. So, yeah, negotiation. And besides, who are these guys to tell North Korea that they can't have a nuclear weapon? Especially the ones, the only ones who used it. I mean, if we talk about morality and moral authority, I know one country that has none regarding the issue. Can you guess it? Yeah, that one. That's Zimbabwe, from across the Pacific Ocean in this case. The back-to-back launches, the North's first ballistic missile test since October 14, came on the final day of South Koreans' annual 12-day Hoguk field exercises, which also involved an unspecified number of, can you guess? US troops this year. So you gotta be okay, we're gonna do here a little bit of maneuvers, okay? But you just stay over there and don't do anything because we're the good guys. We're not gonna change the regime, we're not gonna attack you in the middle of the night, we're not gonna do any of that. We're not gonna pull a Yugoslavia on you, or an Saddam, or a Gaddafi, or on Afghanistan, or a Syria, or nothing. No, that was not us. That was way back there. Really. So 12-day Hoguk field exercise, 12 days, and this guy shot 2, pak, which also involved an unspecified number. Why is it unspecified? Why don't you tell them? We've been 5 American troops over there, or we've been, I don't know, 5,000, 100,000. I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, I think that's 15,000 in South Korea. This was the last number I remember. Trump wanted to cut it, but they say no. Yeah, we'll do. Just get out of the office and then forget about it, old man. Yeah. South Korea and US next week. Oh, that's part 2. Next week, South Korea and US Air Forces plan to conduct a large-scale training as well. Now, Woodchuck, why don't you just understand these guys? North Korea sees such regular drills, like we should understand, it's just regular, man. It's just nothing to see here. That's why they say regular drills by Seoul and Washington as practice for launching an attack on the North. Do you think so? No. Though the allies say their exercises are defensive in nature. Wow. Next week, Vigilant Storm. Two fucking stupid names. Aerial drills are to run from Monday to Friday and involve about 140 South Korean warplanes and about 100 US aircraft. And the North Korea should feel okay. I mean, do you hear these guys? The planes include sophisticated fighter jets like F-35 that fall like flies from the sky. From both nations, South Korea's defense ministry said in a statement earlier Friday. Since late September, North Korea has launched a barrage of missiles towards the sea in what it called simulated tests of tactical nuclear weapon systems designed to attack South Korea and US targets. So be careful. North Korea says its testing activities were meant to issue a warning amid a series of South Korea US military drills. But some experts say Pyongyang has also used its rivals' drills as a chance to test new weapon system, boost its nuclear capability, and increase its leverage in future dealings with Washington and Seoul. You think? Yeah, of course they did that. Yeah. Takchon, the launch site from the North, Friday launched is about 60 kilometers, 37 miles away from the inter-Korean land border. The area was close to the South Korean territory than any other missile launch site North Korea has used so far this year, according to Seoul, South Korea Defense Ministry. South Korea and the United States have strongly warned North Korea against using its nuclear weapons preemptively. Again, they come from across the ocean to do what they do with these weasels, and I'm supposed to be calm and relaxed and composed, right? Because I should trust you somehow. Based on what do you request or not request, require my trust? Based on what? On your record? Blah, 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 blah. Really? So anyway, do I agree with Woodchuck doing this kind of things? But I understand him. I understand him when he does these kind of things. What is he supposed to do? Open his border and let the guys come and get him out? Take him out? As Lindsey Graham said? Should I do that? No. Pack your shit over there and let us deal with our problems. Oh, do you think they're going to invade? And then what? How they are going to invade? Anyway, with the armies? If they have nuclear weapons, what are you going to do about it if you're Americans over there? What are you going to do about it? If they launch, let's say, 50. And from 50, let's say, drop about 5. Just 5. The United States are going to do what? They're going to destroy North Korea. South Korea destroyed, North Korea destroyed, United States not destroyed. So why would Woodchuck do it? He lives his life. He's having parties. He has Dennis Rodman coming over there and talk to him and explain him how Putin is. And show him about the basketball, some moves. Anyway, again, you have this protector who sticks his tail, I think, in too many places. And people could figure things out on their own, I think, moderately. I'm not saying that's a success but I don't think the United States is helping there whatsoever. I think the U.S.'s presence and everything they do over there, it just escalates the whole thing. I think I would engage, as they did, I don't know how many years ago, North Korea and South Korea in direct talks outside of the United States. You know how angry was the United States of America? These guys here? Oh my God, how would you do that? Behind our back. I didn't know you were here to hold a candle on our little party. Really. But you know how it goes. Look in the Middle East and elsewhere. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.